thank you very much for joining us. Well, primary day in Massachusetts is Tuesday, and if you haven't voted already, Tuesday's the day for Democrats and Republicans to choose their nominees for November, with, of course, independents or unenrolled voters free to go into either primary. Here to help us preview the big stories of Tuesday night are Katie Lannan, political reporter for GBH News, and Matt Murphy, senior reporter for the State House News Service. Welcome to you both.
Thanks for having us, Jon.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So this is really an interesting moment, I think, for both parties. Let's start with the Democrats here. Earlier this year, it looked like they were unusually unified. Maura Healey's two opponents dropped out, even though Sonia Chang Diaz will be on your primary ballot on Tuesday. And yet, just in the past week, we've seen kind of, to me, flashing red signs of disunity. Maura Healey, the Attorney General, and Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley endorsing Andrea Campbell in the Attorney General's race, while Boston Mayor Michelle Wu and Senator Elizabeth Warren are backing Shannon Liss Reardon. Are they all, Katie, going to kiss and make up next Wednesday, and this will all be forgotten, or is there something going on here?
I mean, I think that's a thing you see often in a primary season, as a party divides behind candidates, right? And then a more unity message is typical going into November. There is a question of whether, who makes it through to the general could be the deciding factor there if some of these rifts do continue. If we see Andrea Campbell for AG or Shannon Liss Reardon win that race, it does seem that a lot of people in the Democratic Party are trying to coalesce behind Andrea Campbell. We saw Quentin Palfrey drop out of the race and endorse her. And he says that, he trusts Maura Healey's judgment, and Healey has endorsed her. So it will be interesting to see just how many people do kind of take that line of, well, if our presumptive standard bearer, Maura Healey for the Democratic Party, goes one way, then I'm going to be with her.
Yeah, well, it's kind of extraordinary, Matt, for a sitting Attorney General to make an endorsement in a contested party primary. I can't remember, and as you know, I've been at this for well over 200 years. I can't remember this ever happening before. And particularly when you've got the potential to have the first black female Attorney General, this just feels different. You're right, Katie. It's not unusual for this to happen, but something feels different about it. Am I just missing it, or what?
No, I don't think you're missing it. It's definitely unusual, especially the level to which Attorney General Healey has taken it. She hasn't just endorsed Andrea Campbell as her chosen successor. You're seeing her send out emails. She's staging events with her leading up to the primary. They seem to be coordinating in their get out the vote efforts leading into election day. So she's really working hard here. I do think at the end of the day, you may hear more of a message like we heard from Quentin Palfrey earlier this week when he dropped out of that race. One that, yes, we can disagree on issues, or, some of these endorsements may come down to past personal relationships, such as Elizabeth Warren and Liss Reardon, who have been allies in the past. But I think at the end of the day, they come together and unite against what we're seeing on the other side is a very conservative slate of Republicans running against whoever emerges on Tuesday in the general election.
Oh, I don't doubt that, but it is sort of eyebrow-raising to consider that after all of the rhetoric about promoting access to political power for people of color, the party's two statewide black female candidates, Campbell for AG, Tanisha Sullivan for Secretary of State, conceivably might both lose. I wonder if that says something about a gap between rhetoric and reality within the party. Just very briefly, we got a break, but any thought on that?
Joan Vanocchi had an interesting column in the Boston Globe talking about some of the dynamics perhaps behind some of these endorsements. You have Mayor Wu, for instance, ran a tough campaign against Andrea Campbell for mayor. Did that play into her endorsement of Shannon Liss Reardon? Talked about the relationship Warren has had with Liss Reardon there, it is an unusual dynamic this cycle, just given the fact that a lot of time we see these major power players in the Democratic Party sit out of these primary contests.